y'all. Today I'm going to show y'all how we cut up. We are butchering some of our roosters today. We were going to do some roosters, hens, and turkeys, but we've let time kind of get away from us. So right now we're just doing some of the roosters. So I'm going to get you down here where you can watch how I cut them up. Okay, here's one of our roosters. And this is the board. Let me get you up here. Now, this is my board I do all my meat cutting on over here. Because it's a wood cutting board and I keep it, you know, cleaned off and disinfected and everything as much as you can with wood. Wash it with soap and water, and then I put vinegar on it, okay? But I only do my meat on this board. These are very organic. They run around here. They eat bugs. We feed them corn and different things. So let me get you down here. I'm gonna let you show you what I do. I'm not saying this is the right way or the perfect way, and I'm not, you know, an expert at this. This is just how I do it. I kind of break that there a little bit and get that bone exposed right there. And I'm gonna cut down through there. Let me get a better knife. And then I take the leg and the thigh off, okay? And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. If I can get a little leverage here. See how I broke that bone right there? Now you can do this with a chicken from the store. They have whole chickens, okay? There's the other thigh and the leg. And then with the wings are a little trickier for me. But they've got a joint in there too. You hear that? You can cut right down through there. There's one wing. That took a little muscle there. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this neck off, and you know what I'm gonna use it for. He's going in the pot with my bone broth. I'm gonna do my bone broth, okay? And that's where that's gonna go. Then, we're gonna take this back off. We're gonna cut right through them ribs. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing over here. And you can see that line right there, that fat line, that's where you're gonna be cutting, okay? Okay, this right here, this is the back. It's gonna go on my bone broth. This is the breast, which is what most people like. And we're gonna start right here. Give it a little cut right there. Did you hear that? Now that should break right down through there. That should go. Let's see if I can, these might make it a little easier. Should be able to, just like that. Get this knife. Okay. I know that doesn't look as good, look professional, but nobody said we were professionals. There you go. That's my bone broth. So you got 2 breasts, a leg and a thigh, 2 legs, 2 thighs, 2 wings. That's a yard bird. This is a rooster. Okay, it's not as big as what you see in the store or what you get in the store. but it's all organic. There's no hormones. There's no antibiotics. There's no, nothing here that's going to hurt you. Okay. So then if you want to separate these two, you can do that too. Because here's that, again, that fat line. That tells you where that joint's at. Okay. See if we can't do one. They're a little harder sometimes, I think. See that joint now? That joint's exposed. There it is. Now, that didn't take no time to cut that up, did it? Didn't take no time. Now I'm going to put these in a thing, and I'm going to put them on some cold water until I get them all done. And then we'll rinse them really good. Here's our wings, our thigh. Let me get this one done. There's our leg and our thigh. Okay. Now, let me wash my hands. Okay. That was one rooster down. We've got 3 more to go, and then we'll be able to, I'll put some in the freezer. I'm going to make stock out of it. I'm going to can some of it. A lot of people they don't like to eat roosters because they're tough. They are a little tough. But if you know how to process them, how to cook them, then you'll be fine. It'll be fine. I usually put the legs and the thighs. I can. The wings, we save up all the wings, and then Tim likes me to deep fry those. And then I make hot wings out of them for him. And then the breast, I take them, I debone them, and then I run them through our tenderizer. So that makes them tender. And it's just like eating a chicken nugget. It's good. So that's how we do our roosters. And our hens, we do the same way. Now, you probably noticed, I don't know if I even mentioned this to you, but we don't pluck our chickens or our birds, our meat birds. We don't pluck them because, we don't have one of these days. I'm hoping, Lord willing, we're here to be able to get one of those big pluckers. They're like $600, you guys, or used to. Last time we looked at them, they were high dollar, but I would love to have one of them. But anyway, he skins them just like he skins anything else. He takes all the skin off, and we just have meat, no skin. And you might be thinking, well, what about your broth? There's no fat in your broth. There is, though, because there is still fat in this meat. There's fat around this neck. There's fat around this meat. And so I still have fat in it, to go in it. And then I just put my vegetables, I'll put some carrots. I've got a bag saved over there from doing a salad the other day. I'll put some garlic in it. I'll put some onion and carrots and celery. Just some, salt and pepper, a bay leaf. I put all that in mine. I'll put it I may put it in that big cooker since it's the weekend and I can watch it, and I'll just throw all those bones in there and all that stuff in there, and I call it liquid gold. I've made it on here. You guys can go back and look at the video, and it is the prettiest broth. And if you're sick or anything, just open one of them cans after you can it. You have to can it 90 minutes, or might be 75 for pints. But after you can it and open one of them, if you're sick, and you drink that. And there's your nutrition right there in a jar. Okay? So, anyways, we're working on this to get this done today. And I hope that helped you. If you don't know how to, listen, worst case scenario, it just don't look this. Mine never looks the same after I cut them up. I do the best I can do on each one. So you just do the best you can do if you're cutting up a chicken, all right? It don't have to be perfect. But after you do so many of them, it's just like you get into a rhythm probably that, and that's just the way you'll do it every time. But if you all pluck your chickens, see, I just have no want or desire to boil these chickens for, you know, and then have to hand pluck them. I just don't want to. I know is probably taking the lazy way out. And and I'm not lazy, y'all, but I probably would do it if I was home more. But, and you know, just had it down a different, I don't know. I just don't know how I would do it. But like I said, maybe we'll have a plucker one of these days and then we can leave them that fat on there. But like I said, it's still got fat on it. All them birds do. And we were going to do a turkey. I could have showed you how to do, we got some big turkeys out there. We got 2 or 3 of them he's going to butcher. And so I guess I'm going to wait for him to bring me another one. I think he said we got 3 or 4 of these to do. And then I think we're going out to eat with our youngest son. He's going to take us out to eat. And we don't do that very often, but he wanted to do it for my birthday. So I reckon we're going to do it. And it'd be nice because we've been working all day. And I think I think we're getting out of American guinea hogs. I hate to tell you that and then we don't, but I think we are. I think we're going to try just the regular pigs, hogs here in the States, the bigger ones. I really like I like our American guinea hogs because they're lard hogs. And you all know, I mean, I do so much with lard. I do so much. I make my soap. I do everything with lard. I cook with it. I render it every time, all of it. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, all right. Well, I'm going to maybe put a little ice on this until he gets done with the rest of it. And then I'll package this up until I decide what I'm going to do with everything. I do know I got my scrap bucket, and that's what I'm going to make my bone broth out of. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get off here. And if Tim needs to say anything or anything, I'll get him on here. But until then, I guess I'll go out there and see if he's got another one ready. Y'all have a blessed day, a blessed week. We love you all. If you like our content, please like, share, and subscribe. And Lord willing, we'll catch you on the next video.